Hi guys, I'm back again, and that looked a bit weird. It seemed a bit slower, but yeah, that recent Power episode was so lit. That was just my response to the ending and everything. Everything that happened in that episode, like they even made the characters who I'm not really a big fan of awesome. I don't even know what that response is. They just gave him good storylines instead of these trash storylines, like the teachers. Well, Paula, like they still haven't really done. I'm just need to start something. I don't know if my things were next to the mic, so I don't know if you could hear it properly. But yeah, I just really like what they've done with the characters who I wasn't enjoying as much and gave them good storylines. They still need to give Paula and I don't know if Riley's even still in this season's story. Like I feel like she's gone now. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna bring her back, and I don't know if there's like 2 episodes left. Yeah, but yeah, the professor and Drew had actually really good storylines. I was thinking that the professor was just gonna have like a trash storyline, thinking that Tariq is the one who was been sleeping with Paula when it's actually been Zeke. But at least Paula is actually trying to get some distance from Zeke, so at least she's trying to do something right. Like she's starting to realize that man, this could get me in trouble. So at least she did that, but she didn't really have much. Drew, like, this is so weird that both Drew and the professor are actually probably the biggest storylines in the episode. Yeah, there is the scene where Tariq is actually about to be killed by someone, but by because Kane actually sent one of the GTGs on Tariq, but then that backfired, and then it was also gonna hurt someone that's close to him. Yeah, Kane just he messed up a lot in this episode. Not even Tommy would make mistakes like this to actually get people who he cares about in danger. Yeah, unless they want him, which eventually the amount of times that Ghost want Tommy. Yeah, but yeah, Tommy was always loyal. Because sometimes I'd say like, man, Kane's a lot like Tommy, but in a way, I can't say that because Tommy, he's loyal. He was loyal to Tasha even at the end with those with when Tommy's with Ghost, he still seemed loyal to him because he was like Ghost was gonna die in that moment, so and it seems like he was even gonna shoot his son for revenge. Like I don't know if that shows how much he cared about Ghost, but yeah, I just can't say that Ken's like Tommy at this point. Nah, yeah, they're both ruthless, but like they'll do what's necessary. But the only difference is that Tommy thinks about family first, where this guy like he's just caring about what he wants, like what he wants to happen. Oh man, I feel like this camera's lagging. I don't know why. I don't know if it's lagging on your end, but yeah, seems like there's a delay. But yeah, this episode was so good, man. So yeah, when so basically, like I said, Kane sent one of the GTGs to attack, Tariq, at Zeke's basketball game, since I guess, you know, Diana, Monique were all going to be there arranging stuff. Well, mainly you could say he's mainly there just to watch, I guess. It's like he's slowly becoming a part of the family, Tariq, but Kane doesn't like that and tried to have someone kill him, but then it fails since the guy who got out of prison actually helps Tariq, one of Tommy's guys, because he like Ghost actually owes him money and he never really got to pay it back because Ghost is dead. So yeah, Tariq actually gets some of the money from him by working with his basically his ex girlfriend who he actually sleeps with. Like, uh, was he just doing that so he could get the money? I guess I understand that play, but with her, yeah. I don't know if he actually liked her as well or actually trusted her after what happened since she betrayed him in the final season of Power. So yeah, yeah, things got intense for him. So because I guess they were supposed to meet up later, but yeah, this things just were just getting really intense. Like this episode was crazy. Oh yeah, and the professor. I'll say things about him before I continue with Drew. Yeah, before I start talking about him. So yeah, the professor, like he was just trying to follow Tariq to see if he was going to meet up with, Paula, but instead he actually sees that Tariq is dealing drugs and is going to warn Paula, but then he decides not to, so whatever that means. Then he's starting to look up on more of what happened with Ghost and, Angela. So he's slowly piecing things together. And he also, at the end, finds the app what, Tariq's been using. Like, Jesus. Oh my God. Like, how's this going to go with the teacher? Man, that's crazy, man. Oh, and Drew. Oh my God. You never thought. Oh my God. Oh my God, my camera's sorry, it's just freezing so much. For me, anyway. I don't know it in the recording. But yeah, you never thought that Drew would actually be pretty savage because basically when the TTGs want revenge for losing one of their people because, Kane basically failed them, he goes after Zeke after his game, which he wins his game, and is planning to shoot him in the leg. So that would like ruin his career. But then Drew wanted to step in and say, to shoot him instead. But then he's about to shoot Zeke. So then Drew just runs over, stops the bullet just in time, and then he's just like Drew's just going savage and beating this guy, and his boyfriend's there as well. And he's just like, what the hell? Also, like the boyfriend hasn't really been a fan of him still hiding who he is and stuff. But I guess they're gonna try and work that out. But man, Drew was a savage in this episode. Well, these last two episodes, like I've just seen a different side from Drew. I didn't really think that he was that much into the thing. I guess he's like second place, but man, he's surpassed Kane at this point, and I feel like he could be more ruthless than Kane if he wanted to be. But he's just trying to make the right plays. I'd say Drew's. Oh my god, am I really gonna say this? He's like Ghost with the way how he tries to make the right moves, and then Kane's just more like a more savage Tommy. But then he doesn't really care. He doesn't really think about his family first. He just thinks about his actions first and his family, and that kind of messes up things for him, and everyone just abandons him. So Ken's just basically abandoned from the family. You see Diana saying bye to him, and then you see the mom in the window closing the blinds. Also, with what happened, like Tariq tells his mom, and man, she's just like so worried, with what's going on with him. And then she kind of finds out what happened, that Kane tried to have Tariq killed, and and then I think Tasha thought like Lorenzo was responsible for that, and she was saying death threats to him, and then like then Monique was saying to Tariq that if he tried to kill Kane, like she'd kill him, like Jesus, just some crazy stuff going on. But yeah, Zeke. I mean, Tariq's not in the clear right now. Like he's got that teacher on him right now, so that's a new problem. I don't know if we're gonna see Effie again. Yeah, I think she's still around, but yeah. And then Lauren, like I don't know if things are over with Lauren now, but it's probably best that she gets away from Tariq with how things are going right now. Like she could end up like, I don't even want to say like what happened to Tariq's sister. Like there could be that kind of situation where an innocent gets killed because of his actions. So yeah, she should get away from Tariq. If it was Diana, then eh. No, like I'm just like Lauren. Like I wouldn't want to see her die because she's a nice girl and she deserves better. But yeah, definitely a crazy episode. So much happened. Oh yeah, Braden. So there's that. Yeah. So Braden finds out that Tariq was doing business with Effie, and I think did Braden have a crush on Effie? But yeah, he wasn't really happy about that since Braden and Tariq are supposed to be doing businesses together, but then instead of doing that, like he just does business with Effie, but he kind of decided to do that because of the person who came into his life again, who used to work with Tommy. Like he wanted money, and he was kind of doing like a death threat to him as well. So yeah, he didn't really have a choice. But yeah, Braden's not really happy with Tariq right now. So yeah, like he's just left with a few problems as well. Tariq, but then again, Kane, he's just got no one right now. So I can't imagine what he's gonna do. And I thought he was gonna work with that cop. So he probably could still come into the storyline in these last two episodes. Like he could do something with him because they're being pushed to the sidelines right now. Yeah, they're not even a part of the family at this point. Maybe the cops more a part of the family than Kane's, which is kind of funny to say. From the first episode to now, like Jesus, a lot's changed. But yeah, I'm just gonna wrap it up now. Crazy episode. Oh my god. Like Power Book 2's definitely haven't let me down. Like there was 2 episodes that I was just like, and then that's yeah. You can probably tell which episode I'm talking about when I go like, yeah. They've definitely stepped up and actually gave characters that I want enjoying better storylines. Surprisingly, but it kind of sucks that there's 2 episodes left because I'm starting to really enjoying this. And on Amazon Prime, yeah, the rating's gone up. Yeah, and I can tell why. Like storylines like this, yeah, it deserves it. BM's gonna wrap up now. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.